Like, was he undermining our efforts? I don't even remember. Like, he was just taking advantage of our... Right. And then he was trying to frame us. I don't remember anymore. It's just that it just didn't connect well for me. So yeah, it's like they were trying to tell this story, and then they introduced this thing, which kind of derails it a bit, and then overall they kind of right the ship. It's not a disaster, but it did kind of... It was turbulence along the way. But going back to Persona 3, I really do not like Strega. I find their backstory intriguing. I do not find their spokesperson compelling. Exactly. In hiding, they don't show enough. Well, I already... Ever since he mentioned waffles, I already suspected him. I found that pretty cool. That is the only time he made a mistake. He mentioned waffles. And for players who remembered his dialogue, you already know Akechi was there during a pivotal moment, and he may actually be the villain. So... a lot of people complain about, didn't anyone notice the waffle scene? And there are people who argue in that, of course Joker and the team knew. They were just waiting it out. Like, okay. But if they already knew he was sus, why give him the opportunities to continue mind-shutting people? Anyway. Let's just have a good time with Gourmet King.
Listen.
Munch, munch, burp. Hey, Yuki-kun. Wondering about my clothes? Well, you see, the reason why I wear our school uniform is...
Oh, bother.
It's hard to find something that'll fit! Dude, you're not that huge. Anyway, wanna go for a bite somewhere? My poor stomach has been crying for a while. I feel as if we could go closer, blah blah blah, sure.
Yes!
Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Let us set forth on our culinary adventure. Today, we'll have some delightfully juicy meat at the strip mall that's practically exploding with flavor. And that can only mean one place. Dude,
You
beef
have
bowl.
a pretty good appetite. You even kept up with me.
Lucifer, main angel in SMT4. You like the gods in SMT4. Yeah, people... I didn't hear anything about SMT5. But that's supposedly what they're fixing in Vengeance. Right? I don't know. Like they said that the new story path will feature Lilith or something. So maybe that'll be the compelling villain that people were looking for.
How do you stay so thin, though? Looks really are deceiving, aren't they?
Climb Tartarus.
That means there are people out there who secretly want to take my title as Gourmet King. Maybe. Actually, remember that puny middle-aged guy from the other day? I bet he was an assassin. Maybe.
Yeah, who was that dude?
There's nothing I can do about it right now, but I'll show them soon enough. Just you wait. In light of your recent achievements and your courageous appetite, I hereby appoint you to the Gourmet King's Royal Guard.
Oh.
No, maybe that's too much of a burden for you to bear.
I'm Royal Guard. Okay.
By the way, you're a second year, right? So you're 1 year below me.
Oh, he's Senpai.
It kind of feels like I have a younger brother now. Well, would you want to be my younger brother?
Oh, that's his true damage. Sure, why not?
You do sort of look like him. No,
Oh man.
that's impossible.
Okay, he lost his younger brother. Okay. That's usually the twist in the characters, right? I still don't know what Kenji's twist is, though. He just wants to sleep with the teacher. Like, that's it. Like, when is the twist gonna happen? Vengeance apparently is a Lilith as the primary villain, so great in SMP4. Okay, which is probably why they go back to the catalog and bring back a compelling villain. So, I don't know. If there's time, I might give Vengeance a try. Who knows?
I knew this would happen. I always get hungry if I think about the past too hard. And I just filled up on that beef bowl, too. Better stay true to form and keep eating, huh? Here's to a healthy appetite courtesy of remembering the past.
Oh god, he's a foodaholic.
All right, let's moonwalk.
What the
What are you doing? You're my royal guard.
Okay,
You have
let's do
to
it. Let's
join
do it.
me. Now do as I do.
Dude, his younger brother died, and he's eating his sorrows away. He needs help. He needs help. But we'll support him for now, but you know, this is not sustainable. Yeah, he's addicted to eating because his brother died. He's too depressed. What about the remaster of Nocturne? Was it 3? The one that came out just before 5. Is that worth starting? Junpei-san's still in his room. It's hard losing someone you're so close to. Oh fuck, I forgot to check on Junpei. Shit. I forgot to check on Junpei. Junpei seems to be in his room when he isn't responding. Okay, I don't think we missed anything then. Much better than 5, but it's not... doesn't really improve it that much. Okay. Well, we'll see. I still have to go through FF. Because look! I have it, but I can't play it. No! Oh well. At least I secured a copy. Yeah, how are you enjoying Rebirth? You know, like literally, like last night, I was like, I want to watch a stream. I look at all the people I follow, and it was all Final Fantasy Rebirth. I'm glad they're having fun. I was just like, oh, I need to avoid spoilers, so I just lurked. Oh, they improved the combat? Yo, okay, that's good to hear. Just the little bits I saw, it looked the same on the surface, but if you say they improved it, I'd like to experience that. Well, we're gonna jump from remake to intergrade to rebirth all in one go, so we'll be able to see it. We'll be able to like notice the improvement faster.
Oh yeah. What'd you bring?
Shackles that diminish your sanity? Goddamn.
still with me. You gotta tell no.
How does Fur look sinister looking?
I never felt like
Sinister looking Fur.
I never felt like baby still with me. You gotta tell.
Why not? Sure, it's a deal.
I never felt like I never felt like
All done here? Come back soon.
baby still with me.
I think I know what you're talking about. Basically 15 was like bare bones 7. I know what you mean, Zen. But in 7, you actually have to be active. 15 was like they were trying to be like 7, but they said no, let's not go that far, and it didn't work against them. And then when FF7 remake came out, it's like, okay, I'd rather play this. 15 was still like, should we not? And they ended up with a very strange auto combat but not hybrid. Exactly. Not on harder difficulties, but yeah, they were too afraid to give us full control. But you could see, like, at least with controlling your other party members, timing the skills and everything, it is more active for sure. But yeah, I played a few hours of FF7 Remake. It is pretty fun. 16 was fun also, but you're saying that you prefer it over 16's combat now? Ooh, okay, cool. Well, poorly in the eyes of someone who would rather it be more like FF7 Remake, I guess. It had its audience for sure. I mean, there are people who love 15. Not me, but a lot of people didn't like 7's combat. It's always gonna have its fair share of critics. Clearly nothing to do in the evening. Right. I have dating website. Who do we pray for? I need to take note of who we need to pray for. But I'm gonna pray for Fuka. I guess that is his comfort zone, and people did enjoy that. We didn't enjoy it, but, well. It was already a big risk for them to go away from ATB. I am of the camp that I'm glad they left behind turn-based. But, you know, of course, there are just old FF fans who do not like active combat. Career Experience Week will take place over the next 4 days. Like, I, for one, welcome FF7 Remake, FF16 combat. But I know some people who really do not like that. But, yeah, I'm glad we have the FFs. I'm glad that FF is heading in this direction. Career Experience Week will take place over the next 4 days. Where are we gonna work? Iwatodai strip ball, wild duck burger.
Good morning. Everyone who's in the internship program, please follow me to the back entrance. We'll provide you all with uniforms. Once everybody's dressed, we'll get to work.
For the next 4 days, I'll be helping out with cleaning. I worked hard to get used to the job. We're being watched over by the two back there.
When you're done there, could I ask you to take the trash out?
Sure. Huh? For some reason, Tomochica is in front of the restaurant.
Oh, hey. Morning. You, look good in that uniform. Forgot you chose this place, too.
You too? Actually, you know what? Yeah, they were trying different things. But my personal preference is the current direction they're on, gameplay-wise. You too?
Yeah. So I guess we both picked the same place for the internship program.
What's up?
You're already a step ahead of me, though. I overslept like hell. Oh, damn it! Oh, I really screwed this one up. Coming in late on my first day, they're gonna be so pissed. I know a guy who works here. He said the manager's a real hard ass. Man, I really don't want to go in now. What do I do?
Let's go together.
You'll come apologize with me? Dude, you're the best, man.
I thought that would get me bonus
No,
points.
wait.
Don't read into
If
it.
you back me up, I can't just tell them I overslept. Wait a minute. I could just pretend I was here all along. Put on a uniform and stroll in like nothing happened. I'll just say my stomach wasn't feeling so good and I was in the bathroom this whole time. So, please, do me a solid. Grab me one of those uniforms and bring it out here. I'll treat you to any food you want. You can look at my homework, so please.
Lying is wrong. Wait, will we get points to them if we go fine?
Dude, for real? I owe you my life, man.
Oh no.
Just hop on in there and grab it real quick. If you hide it under your shirt, nobody will...
Oh, there you are. Working hard.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. The rest of the game. The rest of the game was, yeah. Because, yeah, none of the Final Fantasies really caught my attention until recently. Because you're right, it's the full package. You can't discount the other other parts of it. Some will even argue Final Fantasy VII Remake, or the little I played of it, is also hella linear. And people are even saying, this is just like Final Fantasy 13 with better combat. I don't know how accurate that is, because I never finished the 13 trilogy. I never finished FF7 Remake, but I enjoyed the hours I played of FF7 Remake. We're gonna get back to it soon, after Persona. Not as senior as 10 and 13. Yeah. And I guess the gameplay carried it for a lot of people, perhaps. Got hit mentally with a Ryuji. Ryuji for real?
Seriously? Why do I get stuck having to supervise 2 classes worth of students? I'm suddenly the young and spry teacher when it's convenient. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining to students. In any case, it looks like you two are doing just... Hey, Tomochika, why are you still dressed like that? Wait a minute, don't tell me.
Well, you see, I may have slightly overslept.
Are you kidding me? How many times did I tell you all to be here not a minute late? Jeez. First someone skipping out, and now this? Why does it always have to be my class?
It's okay, Maya.
What? Somebody skipped out? Well, that's just terrible. Talk about a failure of a human being. So, who was it?
Don't you grin at me like you found a friend. More importantly, I sure hope you called to let them know you were going to be late.
Well, you see, I guess my schedule just didn't line up, so...
Always call first when you're running late. It's common sense. Ugh. I'm definitely getting a talking to later. You're going to go apologize. Right now.
Wait, now? I need to gather my thoughts first, and,
And what exactly do you mean by that? You're not trying to find some way of getting out of this, are you? Are you even aware of all the trouble you could have caused? You left the team short-staffed. The manager's probably worried. If this were a real job, you'd be fired on the spot. Now, go in there and apologize. Be ready to accept whatever punishment you get.
yes, ma'am.
You're right by yourself?
Not even in the slightest. But I'm the one who got myself into this.
If it makes you this upset, you shouldn't have been late in the first place. Remember, when you apologize, try to explain how you'll improve for next time. It reflects on you better. And no excuses. Make sure you really mean it. You got that?
Makes sense. Well, here I go. See you later.
Guess I should go put in an apology from my side as well.
They brought back a lot of minigame gameplay in the remake trilogy. Ooh. Right, 16 had none at all. So I guess they brought back... Oh, Golden Saucer should be in the... Is the Golden Saucer in Rebirth? That should be fun. Atlas programming featured corporate slaves. Using it as a teaching moment.
Oh, by the way, have you heard anything from Iori?
Oh shit. Right. Why?
Well, if you haven't heard anything, it's fine. But if he's playing hooky, there's gonna be hell to pay. He has no idea how much trouble he's causing me. Tell him he'd better at least call out next time. Anyway, I'll be going now. Put on a big smile and show them how much you love working service jobs.
Well, to be fair with Miss Toriumi, no, she is being ironic. In class, she said, after this week, you're gonna see how miserable the real world is. I'm continuing my work through the afternoon. So she would definitely did not mean that seriously. Tomochika wasn't chewed out too badly, but he worked the rest of his shift in silence. My first day of internship concluded, I returned to the dorm. Iwatodai strip mall wild duck burger. Starting to get the hang of working here.
Oh, there you are. Hey. You're looking pretty good. I would have thought you've been working here for years.
Yeah, Toriumi's already established that it really doesn't matter to her. No. What matters to her is that she doesn't get in trouble. She always like, I have to deal with that. I have to deal with this. She'll say anything to like not be burdened. I don't know why she's still in the job. I can't really say. We already know through the Maya contact that she hates her job. She hates a certain professor. But she can't just quit for reasons. But you know, she's taking it out on everyone. Exactly. The teachers in the Persona games. God damn, man. You thought Maruki was out for your... Oh, he is out for your well-being. A bit too much. Who are the decent... Yeah, who are the decent teachers in Persona 5? Not 5. Who are the decent teachers in Persona? There. You know, I think they intentionally put flaws in their teachers because one of the themes in these games is, of course, you know, adults being unreliable and scummy. So that's part of their theme, which is why you get a colorful cast of teachers who hate their job and complain about their professors and want to date their students, who hate their job and lash out at students because they hate their job. Professors who love their job too much to the point of enacting world domination. People who love their job but are way too obsessed about certain eras that they skip over all the other parts of history and become biased in their teachings. There's no middle ground. There's no middle ground. So I think it's intentional on their part. So yeah, adults bad. Ken Amada said it himself. Why are adults so irresponsible? Ew. Wow, you're looking pretty good.
Oh, you're looking pretty good. I would have thought you've been working here for years.
He keeps flirting with us. How may I help you?
Hi, I'd like to place an order.
Heh.
Looks like you've got the routine down. Maybe they'll hire you full time. Looks like you're doing all right.
Are you ready to order? No, we're already done with that bit. What's up?
Oh, it's nothing really. If you don't mind, could we talk for a bit when you're done?
Hey, manager says to take your break.
Cool. You wanna continue our talk about death and the end of the road? Is there a way I could convince you not to end the world? We are responsible because we are one day from saying hello to the payment from 20 stories up. Yeah. Well, you know, the real world does things. You know, the cliche saying, kids can't wait to grow up, but adults wish they stayed younger for longer or whatever, you know, generally. So, I'm at the point where I understand what people my age were trying to tell kids back then, us. They're saying, don't be in too much of a hurry to grow up. Especially if you're, you know, taken care of, you get sent to school, you have the privilege and luxury to study and not worry about putting a roof over your head. It's like, don't be in a rush to become an adult. Like, enjoy your youth while you can. It gets so cheesy when you hear it from back then. It's like, whatever, old man. And then in the blink of an eye, you're out of school, wondering what the fuck to do in life, and wondering about your life decisions, and regretting a lot of steps along the way. Of course, a lot of people got their shit together, but you know, whatever. Hey, I'm streaming now. Who thought I'd end up here?
Wait, what? Mochizuki's here?
Yeah, Mochi Man's here.
You chose this place too. Well, my internship ended a little early, so.
So what? You came here to rub it in my face? You better not start picking up chicks in here. You are literally a chick magnet, you know that? Our sworn enemy.
Yeah, you want some chicken nuggets?
Oh, now that you're here, I'd actually like to get your opinion too, Tomochika-kun.
Huh?
About what? Lay it on me. We got time.
You want Kenji's opinion? You sure about that?
Yeah, it told me to take a break too. Come on, this is our chance to chill. And don't even think about wiping tables.
You two get along pretty well, huh? I guess I'll go order something. You guys go ahead and find a seat.
Hold on, the manager hooked me up with some nuggets. Let me go grab them.
Oh,
Not such a bad person once you get to know each other. Just kind of intimidating at first.
Yeah. Chicken nugget
I
magnet.
think this should be enough for the three of us.
Nice, you know your junk food. Now this is what being a high schooler is all about. So, you wanted to talk about something?
Well, it's about Junpei-kun.
Yori? Aren't you guys doing the same internship?
Yeah, we were supposed to. But
Oh, shit.
He didn't show up. Until today, that is. I finally saw him,
Oh.
so we talked for a bit. Did something happen to him?
You should ask him.
Yeah, I guess I should have, but I don't know. I couldn't bring myself to do it. It felt like he was suppressing an unbearable sadness. Like he was forcing himself to act normal.
You know, Mochizuki, you're really starting to get on my nerves.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Why?
You're that good looking, but you still watch out for your bros? You're too perfect. What are we even supposed to do about this guy?
Oh god.
Anyway, I don't know what's up, but I guess even Iori's not immune to getting bummed out sometimes. Guess that shouldn't be surprising. No one ever said being a teenager was easy. Let's give him some space, yeah? He's got this guy living in the same dorm. That's a recipe for recovery for sure. So don't worry. I'm sure Iori will bounce back in no time.
Yeah.
Well, nothing more to do but take him to karaoke sometime. I'll let him know you were worried about him.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Thanks, Tomochika-kun.
Oh, crap, the time. Yeah, I gotta get back to work. I didn't even get to eat any of this. It's up to you now, Mochizuki.
I don't think I can eat this much. Guess I'll go ask for a to-go box at the register. He's probably right. I'm sure Junpei-kun will be back to his cheerful self again soon. Especially with you around. You're his best friend, right?
He's got you too.
Yeah. I'll do whatever I can to help. I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. I never really had someone like that before. Before, but what about now? Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. Seeing Junpei-kun like that had me worried about you as well. But I guess you're doing just fine.
Timey-wimey bullshit.
It's just... I don't like it. Seeing my friends in pain. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag this on so long. See you later. Good luck in the rest of your shift.
Ryoji left and got back to work. Scary part isn't that we are adults, it's that adults is us. Let me parse that a bit. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the second part. Like, what do you mean by the second part? Is that the adults are us? Like, yeah, it's not scary that we are adults. It's that the adults are us. Ah, I get it. Yeah. It's like, yeah. It's not when we became adults. It's that we are. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot to think about. Life changes people in many ways. Ryoji left and I got back to work. With the 4 days of internship done, head back to the dorm. That is 4 days?
Oh, well,
Oh, hello. Junpei sounds still not feeling well. I'm getting really worried now.
that's...
After all he's been through, I can understand why he's feeling down. He got really lucky this week, though. No one realized he took some days off because everyone was at career experience. Well, I hope he's feeling a little better now. I'm going to defeat those Strega guys. I can't take this anymore.
Yeah.
I know how you feel, but you don't have to do it all by yourself.
Yes.
I know. We were all... I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop going back to the past, but we were all there to stop them. I'm worried about Junpei.
Hello.
He literally came back from the dead. Dude, that's... God. There's a saying, time heals all wounds. Do you think that will apply to Iori? I don't think it really heals the wounds, it just covers it up. Losing it numbs you, but it's still there. Losing a loved one isn't something you exactly get over, no matter how much time passes. Perhaps it's best to leave him be, to figure it out on his own for now. We should help. Well, player knows Junpei may be a danger to himself, because in his dialogues with Chidori, he has questioned why the hell do we even... Well, I don't know if he's a danger to himself, but I was worried about Amada, because Amada literally said that he wanted to kill himself. And the fact that we were saying, no, let's leave him alone and let him... there are times when we should help him. And like, where it's irresponsible to leave someone on their own. Which is why they couldn't leave Chidori alone, because she was slicing herself. But we didn't know about that Ken. We didn't know about that about Ken and possibly Junpei. Ken was a confirmed suicidal case, so I was worried about him as a player, but no one knew. So we just let him run off, and we said he'll be fine. Like, player was like, will he? Seriously? Junpei, maybe. I'm worried. We should help him.
Let's see.
I would like to, but I'm not sure what we could do. At least try to make sure he hasn't hurt himself.
Hey!
Career experience was such a drag. I wasn't looking forward to it to begin with, but then with that, what happened to Junpei, I can't stop thinking about it. I really hope he'll be okay. Do you think Junpei-kun participated in Career Experience Week? Hopefully he didn't coop himself up somewhere. It's so hard to tell what everyone's doing outside of school. Update on the missing patient from yesterday. There seems to be a high likelihood that the girl was kidnapped by the culprit who threw the explosives.
Oh,
Oh, Yuki-san, how did career experience go? Fun.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's great. Maybe Junpei-san would have had a good time if he went. But I guess that's not happening.
Oh,
Oh, welcome back. How was your career experience? I performed routine labor over and over again. Hey, we can brush Koromaru. We were waiting for that moment. Oh shit. Okay, Junpei's out. We're good. Senpai's watching him. Okay. He knows what he needs to do. He's just afraid to do it. He just needs something to push him into taking that first step.
So,
Chidori wouldn't be happy with me if I kept moping around like this, huh? You're right. Yeah, I know. I know that. I know I need to move on, and I'm trying to forget about it, but I just can't. No, don't forget. Now I get what it's like to have your heart broken. At least Junpei's... At least Senpai's taking care of him. Seems more lively than usual. The usual pet brushes Koromaru's feet. Okay, this is to finish up Koromaru. Brush. No. I'm getting the hang of brushing Koromaru. He's loving it. His coat is looking even shinier.
Koro-chan looks so comfy. You sure know your way around a brush.
I do.
Oh, you might know something about this. Lots of people like to give Koro-chan gifts whenever he goes for a walk. Do you know where he's keeping them?
Oh. I've never seen them.
Oh, Then he must have hidden them really well.
Is it a storage room in the command center?
I wanted to make sure there wasn't any raw food that could go bad.
Huh? Oh no.
Ah, right. You're still in the middle of brushing him. I'll leave you to it then.
I brushed him with all my heart. Hell yeah. Koromaru's fur is unbelievably shiny. He looks more fearless than ever. What a dog. Auto Masukunda lowers accuracy evasion of all foes for 3 turns. Nice. Looking sharp. To say thanks for the brushing, Koromaru brought Balm of Life. I wonder if this is what Fuka was talking about. Yeah, where is his stash? I played with an overly excited Koromaru before heading to my room.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Oh, missing person.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus.
Okay.
2 this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
Oh shit, it's almost the full moon. I didn't realize.
By the way,
Junpei-san went home earlier today. He was clearly in low spirits. It seems he hasn't fully recovered from the incident. I'm worried about him. Did something happen to Junpei-kun? He seems kinda down. It's hard to see him like that. I hope he bounces back soon.
Hey.
SOS, suffering of starvation. Gourmet friends, assemble! Mitsuru! Thank you for your time. I'm not quite used to sending messages this way, so I apologize in advance if I say something rude. Are you available after school today? If you've already made plans, I don't mind joining you either. Should you find that agreeable, come find me in the hallway on the first floor. Done. I don't care about anyone else. Why is there a... What's that mark? Do we have a request? Alright, Odin juice. I'll use the bathroom really quick. BRB. We're back. Oh, that drink! Can I see it? Oh, is this the limited edition drink you can only get in Kyoto? Wow, impressive. I have to say, I love these rare drinks. Have you seen the Odin juice? It's only available in the fall. You want some? Well, I can't let you have it for free. I'll need, let's say, 5,000 yen to part with it. I thought I would just give her a drink and trade it. Buy it at 5,000 yen. So we can actually not. Well, what? Are you really going to pay me 5,000 yen for this? Wow, you must be a rare drink maniac. Thanks though. Now I can get my own rare drink. Hey, maybe you could help out a fellow rare drink maniac? Do you think if we made those persimmons into a drink, maniacs all over the country would like it? Persimmon juice? I don't know. Filled with minuscule Oden ingredients.
Marvelous. I'm looking forward to it. Are you accepting a wonderful?
Ah, so that's the legendary Oden juice. Though at first glance, it appears to be an ordinary can of juice. Oh, it's warm.
Is that true?
This grainy mouthfeel. It must be one of the ingredients in Oden. It feels like daikon? Or maybe an egg. How very mysterious.
You have my thanks.
I see technology advances at a rapid pace. I will wait until later to savor the taste of this juice. What is Oden juice? Googling. All Persona 3's coming up. Oden is a type of nabemono consisting of several ingredients such as boiled eggs, daikon, or cognac. Japanese one-pot dishes. Oh, it's a pot dish. Like beef oden and... Okay. It's like savory. Please, take this as your reward.
Very well then. Good day.
Uh-oh.
A shame.
I can't do that. As I've told you, it is my utmost priority to fulfill my duty. Aw. We broke up so fast.
Very well then.
A friend of mine just died. He always wanted to become an astronaut. He said to me, even when I die, I'll always watch out for you. I'll remember him every time I look up at the night sky. In my heart, he's the best astronaut there is. Oh man. Is there anyone at the shrine? Let's go on a date with Senpai. I'm waiting for my boyfriend, still waiting. We're going to Azuki Arai, the strip mall, for some sweets. She's been there since the beginning of the game. She's always there. Very curious student. Don't you think there's something strange about the observatory? I mean, no one has ever heard about anyone actually going inside of it. And there's no trace of it ever being used. Well, I guess if no one's ever been inside, then obviously there wouldn't be a trace of it being used. That's a conundrum, bro. How's your phone addicted student? Nothing new. Dude, what's the deal with career experience? They made me carry cardboard boxes around all day. My arms are freaking killing me. Alright, moment of truth. Do we have Empress? What? We don't have an Empress? No. I must rectify this mistake.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Please take a look. Registering is overriding acceptable. I've completed registration. This is your progress so far.
I too have you. All the elements you need? What kind of persona do you desire?
Chernobog and Titania?
This persona, yes? This persona, yes? What do you wish to inherit?
It seems you have been blessed with...
So it begins.
I am Gabriel. Let us herald the birth of a new power here and now. Aeon?
You can't control this one yet. Very well. We look for...
What's the deadline for the missing people? December 1. Tomoyuki Itami, on vacation with a friend, disappeared from the hotel on 11/27. Office worker, 27 years old. Katsue Sugi was supposed to pick up her son on November 28th, but only her car was found. That's spooky. Right. It took how many sessions? 10 sessions to get here. But this is it. This is it. Yuki. Things have finally settled down a bit. I'll be shifting more responsibilities onto the underclassmen and the student council so that they can gain more experience. And with all that's happened, I'd like to have some time for myself. I'll still show up to the meetings, of course. Oh, right. I was just thinking of leaving as well. If it's alright with you, would you care to join me today? Mitsuru seems interested in my plans. Yes.
Greatly appreciated.
Thank you. Actually, there was another place I was hoping to stop by today. Oh, fast food.
Interesting. So this is what the interior looks like.
Taking the Empress out to ramen and wild duck burger and other hole-in-the-wall experiences.
It's smaller than I expected.
Do you know how to eat it? Is this your first time?
Well, technically, yes. But I did pass by once with Akihiko. So, I understand that you don't eat with utensils here?
Oh, I think she would have preferred the other option.
My lack of knowledge on this subject is a serious problem. In all honesty, it's a good thing you're here. Is it actually profitable to sell these items at such low prices? I'd be interested to know the average cost per unit. Oh, sorry, I found myself lost in thought again. In truth, I didn't ask you here just to eat. I wanted to express my personal thanks to you. Right now, our strength and conviction are being tested to their limits. We've only made it this far because we've been blessed with each other's partnership. I know I've been asking a lot of you, even more than the others, but I truly appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Mitsuru seems to trust me. I feel like our relationship has grown. We missed a note though.
Oh, I didn't realize we were talking for so long. It would be rude to let the food grow cold. Shall we begin?
Yum. I want a burger now. I ate burgers with Mitsuru, then headed back to the dorm.
Try to keep your chin up, Junpei.
Ready to fuck shit up?
I know. So what'd you want?
This came from the hospital.
Oh no, has she been sketching Junpei?
Chidori's sketchbook?
They found it while they were sorting through her belongings.
I know. I gotta snap out of this, but... it's just so hard.
You should look at it.
Yeah.
Hey, Junpei, can I take a look?
What?
You probably wouldn't understand her drawings anyway.
What? We told him to... anyway.
What the? Wow, it's really good.
Oh man.
This is amazing. Who wouldn't understand a drawing like this?
Huh? What?
It's Junpei.
It's a detailed portrait of Junpei-san.
Sorry.
Let it out, man. Gotcha.
Junpei.
Oh.
It's like she's telling me to stop moping around.
Junpei-kun.
Okay, I'm gonna fight to get rid of the Dark Hour. I'm sorry for all the times I snapped at you. I still hate to admit it, but just know I'll be counting on you.
Please don't. Please don't. Right back at you. Blaze of Life. Massive fire damage to one foe, ignoring resistances, and it fully restores the user's HP.
Junpei.
My friends are all smiling with tears in their eyes. I sense a strong bond with them. Yo, we're almost done. One more. It is now December, the busiest season of the year, and a human presence can be found within Tartarus. Okay, thanks for the reminder. Nevoverse, welcome in. Notifications on, but I never get them on your phone. I appreciate that you have notifications on. I really appreciate it, Nevoverse. I don't know why that happens on the phone. Actually, I'm not surprised. Twitch Mobile has its quirks. Like, not only, like, you're not the first one. Like, other people have also been saying that they don't get notifications on their phone. I don't know if it's a setting on our end. I'll explore it. Thanks for letting us know. But also, it's like, I can't really trust the mobile version of Twitch. There's so many shortcomings with it. But welcome in. The important part is, you're here. Welcome in. We have went on our first, well, second social link session with Mitsuru. And the thing with Chidori just happened. I got the what I was frustrated by out of my system, and we're enjoying the game again. God damn, it's like a toxic relationship with this game. Anyway, hope your playthrough is going well. If you have not finished it already, hope Aegis and Mitsuru didn't blow up on your face or something. After being separated from Natsuki-chan, I know for certain that the bonds we share will never disappear. I think the same is true for Junpei-kun and Chidori-san. Chidori-san may no longer be around, but the bond between them will always exist. You finished? Congratulations, Nevoverse. I hope it was a good experience. I forget, was this your first time going through Persona? Through Persona 3, or did you play the original? Sorry, I forgot. Next up, news regarding yet another missing persons report. Tomoyuki Itami, 57, an office worker in Minato-ku, and housewife Katsue Sugi, 47, have been reported missing, one after the other. First time Super CP3, right. I remember I was saying like we're on this journey together. So yeah, I hope your first experience was great. I'm still enjoying it. Just had some major issues with some scenes, but overall, like, I'm getting more emotionally attached to this cast so far than I can remember at this point with Persona 5. I don't want to pit the two against each other again, but it's my only point of comparison, and I know Persona 5 is a better game in many ways. This is a remake, but it's not like a full-on, crazy, change everything remake. So overall, Persona 5 seems like a better game, but there's something about the characters in the story here that you know, it's starting to sink in. I say that, and then earlier on in the stream, Nevoverse, I had to take a break because I was ranting for like 1 hour about that scene. Yeah, actually, you know, it was in front of this. Yeah, you're right. It was in front of the school. Police are searching for leads and ask the public for assistance. Yeah. We lost Chidori already, and Junpei just snapped out of it and evolved his persona and got his theurgy. So yes, that moment, which that Revolver Jesus moment. I hate Revolver Jesus. Police are searching for leads and ask the public for assistance. Cool. Yeah, I'm not even done with the game, but I agree with you. Pacing, well, I don't know about the climax yet. Pacing, story, gameplay, themes, characters, and future relations were way better than P5. Yeah, they both have their strengths.
I have a suggestion.
I guess it's also different if you talk about Persona 5 Royal, which has a different ending. Yeah, what do you think about that? I was going crazy because I was emotionally invested in that moment. All right, okay. Again, I know we're avoiding spoilers, but what? Yeah. What did you think? What do you think about that? I need to know what someone else thought about it because I'm going crazy. The recovery of Junpei-san's mental health has been confirmed. Oh my god. You are not wrong at all. You know what I said? I think I said to the similar effect. Okay, now he just pulls out his gun and goes bang, 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 you're all dead because none of you idiots bothered to use your persona to protect your fucking friends. You're just staring at Revolver Jesus and all and you let him escape. But it's so funny. Okay, I feel kind of better now. That's exactly, I'm like, oh, he's back. Okay, Revolver Jesus is gonna just shoot the fuck out of everyone because no one wants to do anything. Oh my god. Exactly, that was touching. You know, I don't know what to feel anymore. That just makes it even worse for me. But see, I love the emotional moment, but everything surrounding the staging and the way it was directed was just all over the place. It's like they didn't even bother to think about how they would act in the situation. Yes, see? She trusted you with his life. Similar to thing like Sanada was there for Ken, Amada, and Junpei. Right? Senpai was there for them because they both were entrusted something that they could never pay back, really. Or they could pay back they could pay it forward. I felt that. See? Like, there was some great emotional depth and performances. But I just kept ranting about exactly what you said. Oh, imagine if he just shot Junpei again. Or imagine if during all his grandstanding, we cast reflect physical barrier to bounce the bullet back. Or, God forbid, we all summon our personas at the same time and wipe the floor with these two Strega lowlifes. The problem is it's like the third time that happened. I'm going on a rant again. But, alright. Yeah, I felt that, Nevoverse. I felt it. I definitely felt the emotions. I prepared myself for it better this time. Because it is so hard for me to get into the scene with Shinji. Because my mind was just saying that was just so idiotic. The staging. But this one, I was able to separate my mind in terms of like, I am loving this emotionally. I am absolutely hating it technically. Yeah, that's the thing. Now, the issue is, that's what usually happens to me. I was telling chat earlier, I am almost always the last person in the room to focus on logical thought. I am supposed to be a very emotional consumer. A lot of other movies and stuff, they get away with it with me. I don't catch it until the end. Like, the people I watch with, they'd usually be the one to go with, "Ha! That's stupid." Me, I'm emotionally in the moment. But the fact that these scenes keep causing me to pause just tells me that it is on another level of requiring a suspension of disbelief on my part. It is multiple layers of requirements. One, the suspension of disbelief based on ludonarrative gameplay dissonance, where gameplay-wise, you know you can summon these personas during the dark hour, you know you can mend wounds and defend yourself and fight back. Two, acting and staging-wise, choreography-wise, where we stand around like idiots in between. Like, we were given so many opportunities to defend ourselves or chase after them, but instead we let them do what we let him shoot our friends. And okay, Shinji was a different matter. I'm talking about this matter now. We let him shoot. He had time to monologue and walk up to us, while all of us stood there slack-jawed. And it just took too much for me. But internally, because of the moment with Shinji, I was able to at least return to, okay, I'm suspending it, and at the end of the scene, that's when I just couldn't, like, I just had to let it out, because it is just too ludicrous for me. It is way too contrived. And I hate Revolver Jesus even more, because it's more like we handed him those kills and those wins due to our own incompetence. And to top it off, they ninja vanish, smoke bomb escape. And we refuse to go after them despite them loudly proclaiming that there is something important they have to do. Not all of us needed to go back to the dorm. One person could have stayed with Junpei and Chidori. We had a literal bulletproof, gun-toting robot who could easily overpower those idiots, as we've seen before. Aegis single-handedly, before that scene, incapacitated the entire Seas Club on her own, and even crucified us for good measure. And all she did in that moment with Revolver Jesus against Junpei, nothing. They lost their navigator. Chidori died. There's no way to mask their presence. Fuka can find them. Aegis could have blocked that bullet. She is on record saying that she is resistant to bullets and piercing. Anyway, it's just making me upset again. Sorry. Anyway, as you can see, But this time, okay, I was able to enjoy the scene still because I didn't want what happened to Shinji to happen to me again. I'm not normally like this, all right? I am the last one to ever pick up on plot holes. I'm usually the stupidest person in the room. So it's actually very interesting to me that all of this is bugging me in this game. When normally, in all my previous stream games, I just get so immersed and emotional. It's only when I look back at it that I'm like, wait, that was actually pretty silly. So yeah, it's just that. It's just everything was just that. That's it. I'm done. You are absolutely right. We had to suspend disbelief. But if it keeps happening, I can't really excuse it anymore. It's like I already had to suspend a lot to move on from Shinji's scene. Shinji's death scene. But this with Strega, it's like I never... Not only do I not find Revolver Jesus compelling, because whatever he spouts doesn't seem compelling enough to make me believe in his cause, or doesn't make me feel sympathy for him in any way. It's Jin and Chidori that actually made me clue in to maybe they can be sympathetic villains, or I could be sympathetic to the villains. But Revolver Jesus feels like... It feels like the game is trying to do too much for him, to build him up into a super villain at the cost of our own competence and idiocy. It's like we gave him those wins. Shinji is still enough that wasn't that bad, but this was especially bad for me. Chidori, like I love the moments with Chidori, the acting, everything. It's just the staging wise, I just could not find any redeeming qualities about it. Wait, did that sound strange? Let me try again. I confirm that Junpei-san's mental state has returned to normal.
Hey!
A drawing of Junpei actually made him look good. Oh. She drew a picture of him in her sketchbook, huh? That sounds like a scene from a romance novel. Anyway, I'm glad that Junpei-san is himself again. Even though she was an avant-garde artist, she left a sketchbook filled with portraits of Fiori. You do understand the reasoning behind her drastic change in artistic style, yes? Yes, I do.
I see.
Good. Don't forget it.
Hey there. See you.
I think...
I made up my mind. I'm gonna fight and get rid of the Dark Hour. I'll fight, get rid of the Dark Hour, and everything, and live for the both of us. For me and she. Sorry. I'm not feeling up to much today. Maybe tomorrow. No problem, man. You got us. See, I believe in that. I believe in those. So at least that's intact. Akihiko. Damn. Oh, right. I need to buy more dating site notes. think I need, who needs it? I keep forgetting to check. Do I need Dying Young Man? Yup. Whenever he pops up, I'm there. Speaking of, let's see if he's available. Oh, Bebe. You have today off. I want to go out Makoto Dono. I think we have enough to rank up with Bebe. I just want to check. Oh yeah, we can interact with Akinari. Yeah, you mentioned you also like Maiko's story, right? Yeah, Maiko and the old couple were the first things we maxed out. And I could see where you're going with the Dying Young Man. So, I might actually try to focus that on Sundays because I'm worried we don't have enough Sundays for the Confidants. I know the Sunday interactions with your friends, like with Bebe and stuff, are unique. But I want to make sure that we max him out before we... I don't know, maybe we'll get to experience that moment with Bebe another time he asks us out. I don't know.
I'm going to do it.
Become a spy set. Make your dreams come true and become the hero in every spy movie. Just like Bondaman. First up, we have the Shoes of Bane. With these specially crafted shoes, you won't make a sound sneaking around.
Not bad, kid.
Infrared goggles. Sure.
Thanks, kid.
Damn, the story must have really touched you, Devilverse. I'm glad that the story is able to touch you that way. It's like, it doesn't have to touch everyone, but if it like touches one person, even if it just touches one person so deeply that they cannot help but be moved, that's so beautiful, right? You know, some people might not get it, but for the people that do, I'm so happy that they get to go through those experiences with stories, especially. What's next? Luxury fruit basket.
Bye-bye.
Let's say hello to everyone before we go and hang out with Akinari.
Nice one.
Junpei's got a smile back. It's good to see the classic Junpei in action again. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, episode 41, the secret base explodes! Take it back, Featherman R. On to today's news. Tension is still high over apathy syndrome, since the causes are still undetermined. You will still die for that little girl, Maiko. Well, we're married to her, so till death do us part. Still weird, but we know it's, you know, innocent child and all that. The trope of, you know, Oni-chan, I want to marry you. Ugh, well, it's still, but you know, overall, Maiko was also, you know, serious shit to deal with. Akinari Kamiki. Morning sun in your eyes. For a moment, I feel forgiven. While this happiness lasts, that bench springs to mind. If you were next to me, there'd be nothing more I could ask for. Damn!
Here.
Sorry. It's happening again. It'll pass soon. But would you mind staying with me until then? Alright. Time for feels. No convoluted bullshit surrounding this, just pure emotion.
I got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep. I thought I'd be fine since I've lost sleep from the pain and anxiety of my illness before, but I suppose I'm not doing my health any favors like this.
It's always hard because you also don't know what to say. Like, what can you possibly say? Maybe you should go rest?
Don't worry, I know my limits, and how to convince my body that it's still doing fine. I came out here because I was hoping to find you. I only have so much time left, you know. Do you remember when I said I liked reading heartwarming stories? There are as many stories as there are stars in the sky, but I don't think any of them are what I'm looking for. The problem is, none of those stories were written for people like me. I guess I'm just being selfish. Just like I am with you, too. You're always coming to visit me, keeping me company and talking with me. How much of your valuable time have you spent with me? I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me. That's why I like you so much, though.
Kamiki smiled weakly at me. I feel like our relationship is stronger now. Oh, we didn't get the bonus point, though. It's okay, we could pray for him.
Sorry, I was in such a good mood that I overexerted myself. I'd like to see you again sometime.
Of course. I parted ways with Kamiki, then headed back to the dorm. My god, the last time I had uncontrollable, as you said, physically incapable of not crying, the last time I experienced that was Violet Evergarden. I only watched that last year or 2 years ago, but I needed that. I absolutely needed Violet Evergarden. Oh hey, welcome back. The full moon's almost here. No shadows have appeared yet, but I'm still worried.
By the way...
Oh, that reminds me. Ryoji-kun's here again. He's visiting Junpei. Junpei's still pretty down. So I'm glad he has a good friend like Ryoji-kun. You weren't keen on the whole Mary thing. Exactly. Kids are naive. Notion of marriage is a pretty foreign concept. Yeah, it's like, I cannot make this girl sad. So, whatever. You misjudged the hell out of him when you first saw him. Came at us a bit hostile when he met us with Maiko. Do you see yourself as her guardian, or are you two just kids playing? Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm trying to remember when he first arrived. Yeah, I couldn't really... I didn't, get an impression of him from that. I guess I was less offended by it. I didn't read into it too much. It just got me curious about, I wonder what this guy's deal is. But yeah, now that you mention that, Or are you just two kids playing? Yeah. You could tell it comes from a place of, you know, something deep within him when he says things like that. The news is on right now. Oh crap, I need to buy more dating site stuff. Oh, did we plant with Aegis already? Oh, we have. All right. We did. Okay. We're done with her.
Yes.
We're done with Ken. Let's buy a bunch of dating website tickets and pray for Kamiki. Oh, those new couples at school. They make fun of me for being single. The only thing to do is dance like there's no tomorrow. It's groovy being single. Hell yeah, girl. Man who can't get groovy. Hey, how's it going? Not groovy. I see. I can't catch groove either. I guess it'll be a lonely Christmas for us two dudes. Just like every year. Groovy. I'm so jealous of you, man. I bet you've got a girlfriend. You'll do fine over Christmas if you've got somebody. You don't need anyone. Well, I retract that. There are times you do. But to rely on someone to become your own emotional fulfillment, that's no-go. Fortune telling addict. Remember when I told you how I forgot to check my fortune and started to sweat? Now I check my fortune first thing in the morning, right after I wake up. If I forget to check it, I can't get through the day without sweating. The first time you sit with him, he describes Maiko as so full of light, and they were just like, wow, this guy's really articulate, and you severely misjudged him. Oh, he's dying. Oh, no, like that. Yep, same. I was like, who's this dude? What's his deal? There's a mystery about him, and then, yeah, the way he described things, it's like, oh, man. She can't go through the day without her fortune. This is bordering on addiction. What should I do? Maybe I should ask Mama. Wait, would it be weird to get a fortune teller's advice on shaking an addiction to fortune telling? Now I'm really lost. You know, that is Chihiro's arc. Sorry, Persona 5 Chihiro's arc. There was an addicted-ish someone over-reliant on Chihiro. From what I remember, and Chihiro got in trouble for it, and Chihiro had to tell her, wait, this is... You could chase your fate. You could chase your fate. Anyway. Yeah, we are still working getting her girlfriend, not groovy guy. And, you know, if it doesn't work out with Senpai, that's totally fine. You know, you can't force the issue. Timing is also very important. I want to know my future. Then let us begin. The answer and the secret to life are passed on, one life to the next. Two lights now pierce through the shadow. The hour draws near. How do you fare? Wait, Mitsuru wants to hang out? Wait. We already maxed out Mitsuru, right? Yep. I went to the club and I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Sorry. Wow. No, we don't need that much. I think that'll be good. Stooks. We missed out on Kamiki, right? Yeah. Oh shit, we gotta find people the next day. Oh, this guy. How is he still here? I'm with Maya in hating this guy. Oh, what a sublime heroine Murasaki no Ue is. She was written to be the ideal woman of the Heian period, the quintessential Heian beauty.
Do you understand?
Speaking of Murasaki no Ue, here's a question for you, class. In the tale of Genji, Murasaki no Ue is portrayed as a woman of the highest class in terms of appearance, intelligence, and character. In the poem that Genji, the protagonist, sends to her, what did he compare her to? What do you think, chat? Hydrangea, I'm thinking. Is it really Cherry Blossom? I thought that was gonna be a trick answer. A cat. Fine.
Well, the answer was pretty obvious.
I suppose it was an easy question. It means that the image of you, as beautiful as the wild cherry blossom, will never leave my mind. How refined. Compared to them, you guys are nothing but... Ugh. Hi. I'm worried about Ryoshi-san, and it's even affecting my concentration. This is a grave situation. What should I do? You know what? Maybe it's a... Okay, you know what? Maybe Ike is saying you're a dangerous man. And my theories are correct, yes. But maybe Ike was suddenly attracted to him. And maybe it's just there to lure us or to distract us. I don't know, man. So many things happened during the school trip. People got all crazy and did things they wouldn't normally do. For example, peeking at girls in the hot springs? That wasn't you, was it? What did you just say? Is that what they always say in anime? What did you just say? Hey, lighten up. I was just joking. I just couldn't... I see him as another version of Pharos. Like, Pharos said goodbye to us. So this is Pharos now. And he's here to fulfill his purpose as the Prince of Darkness, where he'll bring about the fall. So that's how he went into the whole thing about talking about death by the river, which kind of confirmed... Well, which kind of added more to my theory about him being Pharos incarnated here to bring about the fall. Referring to death, the river, the tributaries leading to the end. That's my theory. And Ike is saying, you're a dangerous man. I'm actually wondering, okay, perhaps Pharos is dangerous, but then maybe Ike is just overheating. But yeah, so I find it interesting that he's like trying to make as many friends and make as many memories as possible. before he kills the world or something. It's like, damn, boy. Since he probably cannot escape his destiny, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Dude, I was looking forward to meeting some babes on that trip. But I guess things rarely go as you hope. Well, at least I got to see our school's girls in Yukatas. Okay.
Come to think of it.
It seems like Aige-san has been staring at me a lot lately. I hope she's not going to embarrass me again. Who wants to hang out? Yukari. Fuka. Okay, I need to remember to pray for Hidetoshi Odagiri. Pray for Hidetoshi. Gotta remember that. Wait, Mitsuru? Mitsuru? Done.
Hello.
Sorry, what was she saying? I got distracted. If that's the case, there was a place I wanted to stop by on the way back. I feel as if we could go closer, blah blah blah.
I
See, then it excuse me, talk to you later.
Hello.
Oh, Yuki, are you leaving now? If that's the case, there was a place I wanted to stop by on the way back. Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mitsuru alert! Thank you. It's over at the strip mall, so it shouldn't take too long to get there. It piqued my interest a while ago, but I could never bring myself to go alone.
Interesting. So this takoyaki doesn't contain an entire octopus, but only a small portion.
It's not even octopus, senpai. Only Elizabeth knows the truth behind the secret ingredient. But it really is like bringing around an empress to go slumming. That's the current arc right now. But of course, I'm waiting for the persona twist till we get to her deeper character. But it's fun. It's fun.
I mean, that does make sense. The entire creature would be far too large for a single person. Sometimes my own ignorance truly astounds me.
Want me to treat you? Why not give it a try?
Seeing is believing, I suppose.
I was gonna say, want me to treat you? And she's like, I'm rich. It's fine. Speaking rich, Mitsuru is just Makoto but rich. And that's what I was telling my chat. I was saying, I'm not gonna go after Mitsuru because I already had Makoto in Persona 5. It would be too predictable. Where are we now? Simping for Mitsuru. She's Makoto but rich. Yeah, she's a combination of Makoto and Haru at this point. Because Haru also had the, my dad is rich, I have a big corporation, and I'm trying to be normal. And then she has Makoto's unreasonable expectations for herself. And having not enough time for her to try to live, you know. Yeah, let's just let it play out. Let's let it play out. Seeing is believing, I suppose.
Seeing is believing, I suppose.
It's not even octopus. Do we
Excuse
tell her?
me, one piece of takoyaki, please. What? Oh, they're only sold in multiples?
I love it. It's just, we already went through this with Elizabeth, so it's very similar.
How generous. So I'll receive an entire tray for this price.
That sounded like Elizabeth. Hot, 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 hot.
So it's filled with diced octopus. Interesting.
Not octopus.
Mm.
Don't tell. No one tell her,
There's
chat.
a mild sourness combined with the chewy texture of the seafood.
I love takoyaki though.
Are there other ingredients mixed in? In any case, it's quite good. C'est très bon. That reminds me, Akihiko once mentioned this place. Speaking of Akihiko, don't you think he's been acting differently lately? I can't place my finger on it, but I've known him for quite a long time. It feels like something's changed. Maybe he's just maturing.
Are you happy?
Of course I'm happy.
Aww.
With all that we've been through, it can be difficult to get over what's happened in the past. But Akihiko is using his experiences to make himself stronger. I'm quite impressed by that. When I look at Akihiko, I can't help but reflect upon my own life. It's the most peculiar feeling.
Oh man. Yeah, I did wonder if there was a thing between them. Because, like, in the motel room thing, right? It could have been some fan servicey. Oh, Akihiko saw Mitsuru in the shower or some shit like that. But, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something between them. But for me, it was Akihiko and Shinji that were... they were boyfriends. And Mitsuru was the third party in that relationship. But, you know, love doesn't have to mean romantic love either. Maybe you're in love.
In love? No, it's not that.
No! The point! The point! No, we got three notes already. I think we're good. What are the choices? Maybe you're anxious. It must be sadness. I don't like those other options. Okay, yeah. Maybe you're in love. It doesn't have to be romantic love.
Is that how it looks to you?
Oh.
I didn't realize.
No.
He's just a friend.
Ah.
Or should I say teammate? It's a bit hard to describe. In any case, that is the extent of our relationship.
I honestly didn't want it to be the are you two together? Because yeah, I didn't want to, like, I didn't ask to figure out if I had a chance with Mitsuru Senpai. I genuinely thought, like, maybe it's love. And if she was in love with him in a romantic sense, sure. But then I guess that option was for players to be like, yo, it's fine. They're just friends. You still wonder what happens when you give it to desire? There could find a video on that. Anxious also gives you points. Ah, okay, okay. Right. There are multiple options sometimes. Mitsuru seems to have a lot on her mind. I feel like our relationship has grown. So for a lot of Mitsuru simps, it's like, she's available! Question mark?
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sorry to subject you to my thoughtless rambling. Just forget I said anything.
I'm rooting for you.
I'm
not sure what I mean either. It is an option.
That takoyaki was absolutely delicious. We should eat here again sometime.
I decided to go back to the dorm. We probably should have been funny and go like, oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi.
You're late. Ryoji-kun was just leaving.
Oh, hey there. Chilly out, huh? Hope you don't go catching a cold. You know, I stop by here pretty often. Weird we never see each other. Well, I'm out of here. See you later.
Later, Ryoji.
So sus when death just comes to visit once in a while to check on us.
Ryoji-san?
Yeah, he said he was going home.
Do you like him, I guess?
Why was he here?
To see Junpei. They've been hanging out a lot ever since the school trip.
But the rules state that visitors aren't allowed here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but Kirijo-senpai said it's cool as long as no one stays late.
Ah.
I don't think we have anything to worry about. He is
dangerous.
Dangerous? Ryoji-kun?
Come to think of it, he did hit on Mitsuru-senpai the first time he met her.
But having him around has really helped cheer you up, Junpei-kun.
Well, no point in dwelling on the past, right? Won't change a damn thing.
That's true.
What's up, Ai-chan?
I also can't help but her eyes are similar to
I'm fine.
Ryoji's.
It's just... I envy you, Junpei. I'm a machine, so I don't understand what it feels like to live.
That's my other theory, that she's related to her robot series.
In my case, it's more accurate to say that I'm operational as opposed to alive.
No, I guess you're alive. You also have a human brain.
Really? But you don't seem that different.
In my case, it's more accurate to say that I'm operational as opposed to alive.
Come on, let's get the Nier Automata soundtrack. Let's go.
There are times when I malfunction, but I can always be repaired.
Well, if we were all like you, then we never have to worry about dying. Oh, crap! I don't have time to talk right now. I've got a mountain of homework. Serves me right for slacking. Well, no use whining.
Junpei studying on purpose? I guess hell finally froze over. Well, better call it a night then.
The gift of life is not something I should possess.
No.
A weapon is much more difficult to operate when it's alive. That said, I believe I understand the concept of loss. Leader, the thought of something happening to you, it makes me...
Right, another unanswered question, right? Why did she say, I've been looking for you, I'll be by your side forever? That's also another question mark we have. Stop overanalyzing. Don't worry about me? I mean, okay, don't worry about me.
Understood. You are very special to me. I can't explain why, but I never want to leave your side. I want to protect you at all costs, to be there for you always. I apologize for keeping you. You must be tired. So much has happened in so little time. I'll return to my room as well.
You ever played the Yakuza games? You need help? Some say zero, others say starting with zero. Reference go over my head. Ah! You know what, Devilverse? Coincidentally, we're on the same boat. I never got into the Yakuza series. People have been trying to get me into it, but at least on my end, people were saying you're fine if you go zero, if you go chronological, 0, 1, 2, 3 onward. It's the same question, I guess, that games like Red Dead Redemption, stories like Red Dead Redemption, right? When the later game is a prequel. Like, should you watch the original Star Wars film? Or should you watch it in release order or chronological order? You know, questions like that. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer. And I did my research on that as well. And I get... The research I did convinced me to actually start with 0. It wasn't as mixed as, let's say, Red Dead Redemption, where people say you should probably play 1 before 2, etc, etc, etc. But let me know what you decide on. I'm actually curious as well. I know Raybo, another streamer, VTuber, who also frequents our community, they started with 0, and they had a great time. They started with 0, they streamed 0, and then 1, and then 2, and got through a bit of 3. And from what I know, Raybo had a great time. Like, they got really into the story. Like, they really enjoyed 0.
So much has happened in so little time. I'll return to my room as well.
I'm not sure if anyone else in chat are Yakuza vets, but that's what my research brought me anyway. I started with 0, I played, let's say, a dozen hours of it. I didn't finish it. But I had a lot of fun. Because everything was new to me. And on its own, it does really well.
Good night. Yoji Mochizuki. He is dangerous.
You have the same
What
eyes.
is this unsettling feeling? I am a machine. I can't die. So no one will have to grieve for me.
No, you can die, I guess.
I have to do something. I don't want to see them suffer anymore.
Yeah, and I hope whatever Yakuza game you start with, I hope you have a great time. It's really one of those series that, you know, people keep saying it needs to be experienced, and I don't know if we'll end up streaming it, but I would really love to get into it again and experience that journey. Because like you're done with Persona 3 Reload, right? Like what's next after? So are you planning to get into Yakuza after Persona, or are you gonna take a break from RPGs?
Salut. I see.
By the way,
Does Aike-san not get along with Ryoji-san very well? He's a strange guy, but I think he's plain polite and interesting. Okay, I like how I'm really not sure, because I guess it's too obvious about this man is dangerous. So it might be there to subvert their expectations. Or not. So I can't tell. So that's pretty cool. Like the circumstances of his arrival and his appearance and his demeanor. It's so suspicious, but you're not really sure if making it a part of Aegis's humanization or humanizing throws some doubt upon the, oh, he's a villain. So I like how I'm not sure. Your Game Pass renewed even though you thought you should not have auto billing day one. Oh, damn it! Yes, you did say you had to finish it before, well, today/yesterday, right? It is supposed to end. So yeah, you had to finish Persona by then. Well, that sucks that it is despite canceling it, somehow it reactivated. That's not cool, Game Pass. But, you know, I also hope it opens up an opportunity to, you know, get in some gaming and get introduced to some series. Hi, I'm Trish with today's installment of Who's Who. Today's subject is a lady in her 30s with a beauty spot under her eye. Who could that be? She can dance the flamenco, so I wonder what she'd look like with a rose in her mouth. They always refer to characters that from other Persona games, I think. Who's that? 30s, beauty mark under her eye, dance flamenco. I have not been able to guess any of her reports. Yeah, try out Yakuza. Who knows? You might fall in love with another series. That, or even the Lost Judgment series, which takes place in the same universe, but it's about the private detective, I think. I heard great things about Lost Judgment as well, if you're into more detective side of things. You want to play Persona 5 Royal in Yakuza? We got 3 months. Oh god. If Persona took 3 months, Persona 5 and Yakuza are they're even longer than this game. For better or worse. And Persona 3 Reload is supposed to be a short, quote-unquote, Persona game. The shortest. From 345. No. Don't worry, Koromaru-san. I won't do anything reckless. Uh-oh. Ryoji-san is dangerous. I'm certain of it. Things are fine for now, but one day that will change. Please do not worry, though. I'll be there to protect you. Please. Okay, so we pray for who again? Student council.
Hello, it's me. Sorry for calling so late. Now then, about the new arrival from the other day. I'd like to ask that you perform a full autopsy. If we find any distinctive features, we may be able to locate her family. Also, I can't help but think that the Kirijo group is connected to Strega in some way. Considering this, I think it would be disrespectful to sweep her death under the rug. And of course, I'll take full responsibility. What? What did you just say? Transmogrified? The body?
What?
Judging by the post-mortem, we were certain she was... All right. I'm sorry, but please keep this strictly confidential until we know more. If there are any other changes... Yes, absolutely. Right then.
Oh no, Chidori.
What is going on? I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens for now.
Oh. I am still curious about Strega's experiment past. And how Kirijo Group's responsible. It looks like he wasn't at school today. Maybe something urgent came up? No subject. I want to see you. Please come to the music room. Sorry for the short notice, but I need to see you right now. Did you have something to do with Chidori's body transmogrifying? Ryoji's acting weird. I should head to the music room later. Ryoji-san didn't come to school today. I wonder what happened. Oh no. Ryoji's absent today, man. Class seems so quiet without him. I never realized till now, but he had the sort of presence that'd liven up a room. Ironic, considering his arcana. Oh, cutscene? Oh, which cutscene was that? I'm sorry, I was like rambling on at some point. So this is optional. This is a new addition to Persona 3 Reload. Exclamation points, right? Oh, Mitsuru Toyama Chidori. Huh. Music room is quiet. That reminds me, Ryoji said he wanted me to come to the music room. Sure.
Thanks for coming.
What happened?
Well, how do I put this? I suddenly just got this feeling that I'm running out of time, and I felt like I had to see you. I had to talk to you. Sorry. I'm not even sure what I wanted to say to you. So, I guess for today, I'd like to say thanks.
No. Thanks?
It hasn't been that long since we met, but I feel like I've learned so much by spending time with you. I just really wanted to thank you for that. You showed me around the school and the city. I got to hang out with you and the others. I even got to go on a trip with you. That was a lot of fun. It's been a joy to experience and learn new things every day.
Is this gonna be the end of the world music?
Just like this.
Wow. When you learn that. Oh, can I join you?
That's an interesting suggestion. I'm sure it'd be wonderful if we could play together. But maybe we'll save that for another time.
Yes.
When I saw those couples in Kyoto, or when I visited you guys at the dorm, I realized that's what it really means to build a connection with someone. It's that feeling of overcoming something together and keeping each other going. Both sides need to come to an understanding. That's how connections are built, right? I want you to know that you're important to me. I know I said I wanted us to be friends, but I actually want to be something more. What about you?
Right? Evangelion. It's gonna have an impact. I know. It's like he's gonna make everyone go through an existential crisis and turn into Fanta. Turn them into orange goop. That's just the vibes. Why are you bringing this up?
I don't really get it myself, but
Excuse me?
Fuka.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt. I was just passing through the hall, and I heard someone playing a beautiful song on the piano.
It's to lure us all to our deaths, Fuka. But it is beautiful.
So I thought I'd stop by to watch the performance. Who was the one playing? Was it you?
Oh, fuck! Shit! Oh, that's a good way to do it. He's gone. Ryoji was just perfect. That is good. I like that.
Oh, I wanted to ask. It might have just been my imagination, but I thought I sensed Ryoji-kun's presence in this room.
Fuck, what's his name? Shinji's... Evangelion Shinji. The guy who was... I'm glad you brought up Evangelion, because I don't know if that was an inspiration for these two. Fuck. The one where the subtitles were too afraid to say it like it was. Shinji was romantically in love with... Fuck. That dude. You know what I'm talking about, right? Piano. You link the scene? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yes! Thank you. Okay, in honor of the connections you guys have just made, I just I just saw the parallelism now. And similarly, as I'm predicting, please do not confirm or deny. Yeah, they loved each other, but unfortunately, their destinies would lead them on opposite paths to end the world or save it. Yep. Go. And I will agree. Where they left the series hanging, it really was a reflection on the state of mind of the creator. I mean, the interviews were talking about that, right? How it really was a reflection of the creator's mind state, his depression, his anxiety, like everything went into his writing. And Rebuild years later was him, after he worked things out with his wife, after he started to, after he grew up, literally grew up, and started to work through his depression and all that, which made its way into the rebuilds. But the rebuilds as I agree. I really love how the rebuilds told the story. I really enjoy the rebuilds. And I know some people will say it's heresy. I preferred it over the series. This, again, as you said, the series was really great for its time. But I really felt like the rebuilds told a really good story. The only thing that really threw me off was the fan service. What's her name? The one who smelled Shinji. Like, I understand there are character reasons and lore reasons why she loves the smell of orange juice. What you call the liquid they're in. You know what I'm talking about, right? The girl who literally paradrops onto Shinji, literally paradrops onto Shinji on top of Shinji and starts to smell him, and Mary, yeah. Once you learn more about Mary, of course, she's not just there for sex appeal and to be lewd. She does have a connection as well with the original cast, as half confirmed via the official manga, where people were speculating Mary was a friend of Rei, mom of Shinji. Anyway, it's all a blur right now, but it was literally not disguised anymore, Vano. And people were saying, that was the big thing, right? They were saying Mary looks like, that's what they're speculating. Since Mary looked like the wife of the creator, she was like the wife insert. But supposedly, it wasn't. It's not mutually exclusive. You could, insert your wife into your story. But Mary was, of course, more than that. It's just, unfortunately, her overt lewdness and all the scenes surrounding her were just a bit too much for me. But also, it is part of the, raging hormones as teenagers, coming of age kind of stuff. But Mary was an interesting addition to the rebuilds. A lot of people didn't like the rebuilds because of Mary. But when I got that fan theory about her being one of the original members with the mom of Shinji, something clicked, and I could kind of see her in a different light. Because people were wondering, why was she the one to end up with Shinji at the end? Why was she suddenly so important? And why did they push Asuka and everyone else aside? Like, she just showed up, messed shit up, and she ends up with Shinji at the end. But I read some compelling arguments that I can't recall right now about Mary's place in the mythos. Of course, people arguing that she was just there for total fan service and lewdness and wife insert. But I was convinced otherwise in terms of her relevance as a key member of the Eva group. Like, yes, she was pink and colorful, and she seemed so out of place with the rest of the team, but she had a very important purpose in the story and people were listing it down and stuff like that. There's so many dissections and critical analysis of Evangelion, rightfully so, because it invited that kind of discussion. But yeah, the rebuilds were so great. I mean, I really enjoy the rebuilds. And Eva as a whole. And it's interesting because a lot of people don't give Shinji, like, you know, as someone who does have depression and who went through a lot of stuff that Shinji did. Like, I was able to relate to him on a certain level, but also I would also get upset with him, similarly as the other characters would. The very famous get in the robot Shinji, like, get over yourself. Like, I didn't hate him, but I understood him. And the way they were able to handle that and weave it into an anime for, you know, people at the time, kids growing up with probably similar situations, they could basically, you can watch Ava as a teenager and have this experience. Then you can go back to Ava as an adult and you will look at it very differently. You will see that, oh shit, that may have been me in high school, or that's me now. And you'll relate to different characters in a different way. You'll start to look at the adult side a bit more. You could look through, oh, now I feel like I'm more like Misato. I feel her now. Like, I thought she was this, you know, cool older lady I was dorming with. But when you grow up and you watch Ava, you start to be like, wait, I'm Misato. And then I'm taking care of children who has the world in their hands. So, yeah, it's interesting. Perspective shift in terms of that. I never got to experience that because I only experienced Eva a few years ago. But where I was in my life when I watched it, it really helped me like go through some things. So the rebuilds also was great. It's because I cannot imagine ending on the series and leaving at that. So the rebuild, more moments with Kaworu. The piano now, looking at it, it's Yamaha. It is not a coincidence. I'm pretty sure now they were trying to parallel Ava here. Because this was an additional scene. This is an additional scene in Reload. So this is new. I don't know if he was in the original game. Please don't confirm or deny. But this is an additional scene. So this is recent. So taking recent inspiration, you have the Yamaha piano, you have just the two boys, and that connection between them. You know, their fates are intertwined, but your paths will diverge. So same thing. Kaworu was like, I'm glad I met you. I like you. Thank you. But goodbye. So, damn, I got chills when Fuka was like, I thought, like, did you play that piano? And like, no. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's two good pals. Yeah, like the subtitles got shit. The subtitles I used, thankfully, didn't hide any of that. But yeah, I remember there was an official translation where they cut out the gay part. It's very unfortunate. It's part of Shinji's development, finding himself as well. It's like, what's wrong if Shinji had romantic feelings for this guy? It's part of him learning about himself. But, you know, localization had to be a bitch about it. But anyway, thankfully I watched the one that wasn't censored. They did censor stuff, right? Kaworu, Shinji stuff. They censored it to keep them straight. But I'm glad I got to watch the version where it was just what it was supposed to be. So, thank you. I appreciate Ryoshi even more now. As an enigmatic figure who just comes into your life and you're having these philosophical discussions and you're not sure. You feel like he was always talking as if he was running out of time. And that was intriguing to me. in the same sense that Kaworu was always talking about, as if he knew what was going to happen, and yet he still wanted to be friends with Shinji and love him.
I thought I sensed Ryoji-kun's presence in this room. Were you not with him?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, and exactly, Yamaha piano. That's the only time you see the pixelized Yamaha. I really think they wanted to reference Eva. Fuka and I left the music room and returned to the dorm. The melody Ryoji played on the piano remained fresh in my mind. Exactly.
Welcome back.
What's up, dude? Tomorrow's a full moon. Like that means anything anymore, though. Man, there's nothing to do. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll go hang out with Ryoji. Ryoji's gone. He's gonna fulfill his mission as an angel of death. I didn't see him at school today, but he was probably just ditching, so he should be around. Oh wait, crap! I don't know where he lives. Heaven? I don't know. We're gonna have an impact soon, guys. We do have to go to Tartarus and save some people, so we'll probably get that out of the way. But I do want to know what happens next, especially after the Ryoji reveal and the Kaworu parallels. I need to know.
So...
Makoto-san, I swear that I will protect you, come what may. And I guess it's her own little Ava. She's her only Ava unit. And look at Koromaru. Oh, wait, no, my face is blocking Koromaru. Now I cannot, like, stop thinking about Ava. We have a little angel dog. Let's do this. Makoto-san, I swear that I'll protect you, come what may. So, please do your best in your exams. And for an Atlas game, to add those scenes with Ryoji, sure, they shied away from it a bit, but by the river, the optional conversation with him, he outwardly said, he was outwardly talking to you as if he was confessing his love, and he did say that. It's like, I feel like I'm confessing my love to you, and you never make fun of that. You never, if it was Atlas, you'd probably be like, yeah, we really are just pals, just good buddies. But there's none of that. They were pretty open about it being Shinji Kaworu. So I appreciate it even more now. Ika said something akin to the idea that, as a machine, she is replaceable. She may have been programmed that way, but it's still painful to hear. No. It's okay, I guess we love you.
By the way,
There's going to be a full moon soon, isn't there? I know there's not much else you can do, but I can't help but feel a bit restless. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Every channel is well, apathy. Okay, we're already maxed out Yukari. Did we max out Fuka? No. Okay. We garden with Fuka. Wait, no, we cannot garden with Fuka. We have to go to Tartarus. Fuck.
Hey.
Excuse me. This feels kind of weird, huh? There's a full moon tomorrow, but nothing's happening. It's almost too quiet. Well, that just goes to show we're back to our ordinary, everyday lives. But for some reason, I feel a little restless.
Perhaps.
Ryoji asked Mitsuru out? I'm surprised he's still alive. I used to think he was all talk. I guess he's got guts of his own. I'd like to check on the rooftop planners today if possible. Do you have some time right now, Yuki-kun? No! Okay, confirmed. We need to garden with Fuga.
See you.
But we need to Tartarus tonight. Tartarus.